So that's not a structured payment plan. Bankruptcy, Chapter 7 is where they just take all of your assets and pay off the debt with that. Then you have everything discharged and you're fresh. So because there's no payment plan that they did for you, you can't show that you were making the payments. That presents a problem because now when you're starting fresh, because you don't have a payment history, they're going to maybe get someone who can give you a loan, but they're going to be low dollar loans. A credit card from a store might be one thing. You pay $50, $100 here. That's not going to get you to with the $60,000 car, which is going to be like $1,000 more payment. So you need to rebuild your credit specifically in order to rebuild your auto FICO 8 on static payments per month for like a car note or a mortgage or a student loan, something like that, where you're showing them that I'm starting with maybe $200, $300 a month and I'm making every month because I have to make that note. Then I build up to $500. Then I build up to $700. So it's not necessarily the income. The income doesn't get you the 5-year loan. What the income will do is if you can't afford the car, then you just can't afford the car. But you do need to probably in that situation make more than $60,000 because you're coming off of bankruptcy. You probably want to show them that you are getting like $100,000 a year, something like that. It's not solely about the income. It's about the payment history. That's where you're really getting. So if you can show them that you're making those large loan payments closer to $1,000 a month, then it's easier to ask them for financing on what will end up being $1,000 or more a month on financing. But if you're not there, that takes that time. So realistically, it usually takes 5 to 7 years to get to the point where you can get that loan. 2 to 3 years was probably the amount of time to rebuild your credit score. But getting to the point where you're making those large payments, that's what takes longer. That's where usually it's the 5 years is the optimistic level, whereas 7 years is probably closer to being commonly what everyone else does if they go through bankruptcy. I don't know how long you've been in bankruptcy or have been out of bankruptcy. I don't know your payment history, but that's what you're going to be looking at. So even if you have a rebuilt credit score, like a general FICO score, you probably haven't rebuilt your auto FICO 8 specifically, and those large payments are what contributes to that. Anyway, if you want more information, feel free to chime in more information. We can try to help you out. Bye.